Get those likes up, ladies and gentlemen. What's going on, guys? Good afternoon. Good afternoon. What's going on, baby? Bitcoin seeing another little rejection off the 200 EMA on the 1 hour. Again, let's see if we can break it, but it looks like we're making a little bit of a maybe of an M formation back down to the downside. We'll talk about this today. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up, Angelo? What's up, Andrew? What's up, Aqua? What's up, Juicy? Just in the Krabby Patty range again. Krabby Patty range. What's going on, John? Smash up those like buttons if you could, guys. Helps out the stream, and I mean that's really it, man. That's really it. Talk some Bitcoin today. Got game 2 of the Celtics Heat coming up. We don't need to talk about it, but 8:30 tonight. Game 2. Let's get it. Go Celtics. What's going on, my friends? From wherever you are in this beautiful, beautiful world. Hope you guys are having a great day. Wait, hold on. Can someone explain? I didn't watch BitBoy's video today. Can someone explain this super cycle theory? Alpy said you look looking awesome, bro. You haven't even seen me yet, Alpy, but I appreciate it, my friend. Can someone explain this super cycle theory to me? Apparently, BitBoy is saying there's a super cycle. Maybe. So basically, what he's doing is he's covering all his tracks. You know, he's basically, you know, if we go lower, he called the bear market. If it goes up, he called a super cycle. So basically, he's got all tracks covered. I think a monkey could do that, but oh well. Someone explain to me in the chat, man. F for pump. Bitcoin at 22K and slingshot. It's what I've been saying, man. We'll see what Bitcoin does here, though, right? We're still right below the 200 EMA. Let's see what it does today. Could have some interesting price action today. We're at a psychological level, and that's what we're gonna talk about today, guys. What's up? Smack that like baton. What's going on, Dave? Super cycle washing machine. What's going on, Rocky? What's up, Josh? Michael Saylor says 600K? What the hell are you guys talking about, man? Is this legit? You guys gonna actually make me look up Michael Saylor 600K? Alright. When did Michael Saylor say 600K by the end of the month? First of all, it's Michael Saylor. You gotta be careful what Michael Saylor's saying, but what are you guys talking about, man? Hold up. Let me take a look. What are you guys talking about? He's live right now. 75K. BitBoy said the last run-up was done by the institutions, then went done after they made their money. Interesting, interesting. If it's going back up, it won't do it until we are all broke to buy. You maybe argue that's already happened, man. You know what I'm saying? Timer's ticking. Oh, fake stream. You guys are crazy, man. Coming at me with these fake streams. What's up, what's up, what's up? We got 250 people in here waiting for the stream. 77 likes. Let's get that over 100. Let's get that over to 150. All right? Let's get it, boy. Let's get it. Joe Daddy in the house. What's up? No one knows what's going to happen. Jenny, I know what's going to happen. I know what's going to happen, okay? Listen to me. I know what's going to happen. So don't say no one knows what's going to happen. Your boy does, okay? I have predicted every move correctly for BTC in the last 2 years, all right? So you need to, make sure you know that I know everything in crypto. I am the crypto guru, the savviest person, the biggest expert in crypto. That is me. Oh, everyone has like an opinion. Everyone's like, oh, 18K, 11K, 22K, blah, 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 blah. Everyone's guessed every single prediction, man. Bitcoin at 12K, then 150, then 30K, then $1, then 0. Nice. Dun, 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 dun. Deep fry sock. Last chance to hit those likes. Let's get the party started. $22K, boy. $22K. Let's get it. What if I was like this whale that was controlling the market the whole time? This idiot on YouTube controlling the market. I'm just kidding, man. I'm just kidding. I would never do that to you guys. Never. I might manipulate a little bit to make money, but I'm just fucking around. I probably would if I was a whale, to be honest. What's up, MC? What's going on, Spirit? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on, everyone? You guys having a fantastic day today? Yo, what is going on, everyone? Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. All right, we're gonna kick on into it. So we're not gonna waste any time because we could be seeing maybe something happen here. So 30,250. We got Bitcoin sitting right at the 200 EMA right now. Are we going to see Bitcoin continue the move back over the 200 EMA on the 1 hour time frame, or are we going to get rejected? Okay, are we going to get rejected here again, just like we did back up here before we had the big move to the downside back here on May 15th? That is the question. That is the question here. All right, so 30,239. You can't even control your own emotions, Rant Man. Say clip. But yeah, so I mean that's really what we're watching here. Can we get back over the 200 EMA? We have a couple things we can discuss here on the 1 hour time frame to see if that we could possibly doing this. All right, if we could possibly be doing this. This is not Jordan. That's not Jordan. Who is that? Jordan, Mom, there's someone in Jordan's room. There's someone in Jordan's room. All right, so let's kick on into it. So hourly time frame, right? 200 EMA. We got some interesting things going on here. We talked about earlier this morning that if we actually go back to the 4 hour time frame, we were looking at a few different things here, right? A few different things. Let's actually kick this off here. You guys can know that we did break down. Let me actually bring this back up. We did break down from our bear flag, right? We had this bear flag coming up. We were making higher highs and we were making higher lows. All right. So we did break to the downside here, came back up, and it looks like we might, as of right now, we're seeing a little bit of rejection. We kind of flipping this old support. 1, 2, 3, 4. Came back down, trying to flip this as resistance. We also have the 50 EMA sitting right in that range right here. We kind of talked about if Bitcoin was going to have a move up. To me, the highest that I would see is about the 50 EMA. So we're sitting right at the 50 EMA. And we have some other things we're going to talk about here, but I just want to give you the quick synopsis before we get started here. Hope everyone's having a great day. I got a coffee here. I don't got no Miller Lights or anything right now. I hope you guys had a fantastic Thursday. It was cloudy earlier today, but now it's a absolutely wonderful, wonderful night. So we got the Celtics game coming up at 8:30. Go Celtics. Screw the Heat. Screw Miami. Okay? I hope Miami burns in that 90-degree weather that's probably going on there today, but it is what it is. It is what it is. All right, so why do I also think that Bitcoin's gonna get a slight rejection here? Okay, the filter is off. Why do we think we're gonna get a slight rejection here? Well, the 4-hour RSI is also looking like it's about to be topped out right at the 50 EMA. So it's typically a recipe for maybe a slight move to the downside here. So we're gonna look at maybe the bullish scenario, maybe the bearish scenario here, but the hourly right now, so far, is looking a little shady, right? So we have a move up, move back down, move back up. Are we going to see that now move back down in the M formation off the 200 EMA, where we get the M formation and at least come back down and test that 50 EMA on the 1 hour time frame? I think that could definitely be a scenario that we see here for Bitcoin. It's M formation back down to the 50 EMA. If we actually zoom into the 15-minute chart, let's see what we're kind of looking at here on the 15-minute chart. A little bit of bearish divergence, which did play out already, but I think you're going to see a little bit more downside here. I hope I'm wrong. I hope I'm wrong for all the bulls out there. But you had bearish divergence on the 15-minute. You had lower highs, higher highs on the price action, on the closes. You got that slight move down. I think you'll see a little bit more move down here, in my opinion. Bollinger Bands is getting tight, someone said. Yes, Bollinger Bands is getting very, very, very tight. You also have the hourly stocks, which have been kind of chilling in overbought territory for a little bit. That could use a little bit of a cool off as well. So, listen, this is kind of where we came up to a couple different times. And when we get this double top and possible M formation, we could move to the downside here. Scarpy said, would you live in a day in a loop like in the movies? No, man, I would totally not live in a loop. No, I like every day just being fresh and kind of do whatever during the day. I wouldn't want to live in a constant loop. Would you guys want to live in a constant loop? I don't know. Maybe if it was a great day, like if you had an awesome day and you could just live it over and over and over again and not know that you're living over and over again. Maybe. But I kind of like the unpredictability of every day. I don't know. What would you guys choose? I would choose probably the unpredictableness of every single day. Let me know. Khan said, did you see the longs? I did not see the longs, my friend. I did not see the longs. All right. What else do we have here? All right, so let's look at the bullish scenario for sort of the bulls here. What is the bullish scenario in my opinion? Well, the bullish scenario would be the formation of some type of inverse head and shoulders pattern, right? Where you got a left shoulder, you got a head, and you get a rejection off the 50 EMA. You come back down here into this box of previous support, and then you try to flip that as support again, and you continue back up to the upside, okay? That's sort of the bullish scenario that I'm looking for here. Somewhere along the lines of getting back over the neckline here after an initial rejection, back down to the range of about 29,300 or so before a continuation back up, all right? So that's sort of my bullish scenario. You know, if Bitcoin can come back down, hold this range here, and then have a continuation back up, that's what I'd be looking for. If we actually look at one interesting thing here, if we actually bring up this, which is tell us where we have vector candles. I've been watching Tino a little bit here. We have this one down here that has not been taken, right? It has not been taken. We usually come back down to these candles. Shout out to Tino, man. been watching them like crazy lately. We have this one down here, and this is still why I'm convinced that we come back down to this range and take the lows again. Back down to the range, back down here towards the 24K, the 25K region. I still think that we make our way back down there at some point. The question is, do the market makers want to push us up higher before we go up there?
No, we're going down right now. We're not getting go higher. What do you think this is? Jordan, I've been cooking the sock for 2 days. It's so burnt at this point. At this point, it's just a pile of dust. Get ready to eat the sock, Jordan. There's so much seasoning in there. It's going to taste pretty good. It's going to taste like Chinese food. But get ready to eat the sock. We're going to zero.
Everybody panic. We're going to zero.
There. All right, but no, seriously, I still think we're coming back down to take that, once again. I mean, really take the wick on the daily time frame, and kind of and come a little bit lower. Me personally, but obviously, time will tell. Right? It doesn't have to happen right away, but that's kind of what we're waiting for. What's up, Drew? I like the way you think. Thank you, Drew. Thank you, Drew. No, I've been watching Tino a lot. I've been watching all his videos. Very interesting way to look at the market. I've always said I kind of like him. He's a good guy too. He's easy to listen to, and he seems like a good guy. So, but yeah, so that's kind of that. That's kind of that. The sock is gonna taste like bat soup. No, man. I'm still not convinced that we go to below 20K, guys. I think 20, like we said, the 200 EMA and the 200 SMA is the level I'm looking at for buy orders, and we'll go over all that stuff in a second. I kind of want to stick to short-term time frames at the moment, so that we come back down here and take this. And a rejection off the 50 EMA is kind of what we've done, right? If we look at sort of the moves that we've had, at least recently, rejection, right? Rejection, and kind of that double top formation here. And I'm looking for that move back down. Like I said, at least to the 50 EMA on the 1 hour. 29,700 is the short-term target that I'm looking at here. So we'll watch to see what happens there, but that is kind of the nutshell that I'm looking for. Here in the short term, man. He makes charts exciting. He does. He has a very good way at making it exciting. I definitely agree with that. So, yeah, that's what we'll watch here, guys. That's what we'll watch. If we're going to be honest, I mean, we could do short-term time frame stuff and look at the same things. Like, we can look at the hourly here. Same thing on the hourly. We have a few vector candles down here that we haven't taken, right? We have especially this one right here. Back down towards the $29,300 range, which we could definitely come back down to at some point. And that would kind of bring us back towards that, towards those mid 20K levels that we're kind of looking at here in sort of maybe the medium term. So still looking for this to come lower, right? I know it sounds like kind of droopy and boopy and doopy, but that's just kind of the reality of what I'm looking at the moment. So a lot of stuff that could pull us back down, like I said. So we can even look at the short-term time frames if you guys want to, right? We can do that in a little bit if you want, but I just wanted to quickly touch on that real quickly. Let me get rid of that here real quickly. So that's that. But overall, just like basic pattern TA, I mean, when you're in a bear flag like this, where you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, staying in this bear flag, right? Coming back down, coming back up, testing it as resistance, moving back down. Kind of fits the same scenario, right? The same scenario. We might need a bigger W to get that big up. Yeah, I agree, man. I agree, and that's what I'm looking for here, right? Right? We had the one touchdown to 25K, move back up. Now I'm looking for that move back down, right? To make that big W reversal, and that's sort of the big medium, right? The big medium of the medium time frame, right? Is that double bottom W reversal continuation up. New word of the month. What's up, Drew? Short times. Nick said, I predict up. Name brand always gets more expensive. The name brand always gets more expensive. I mean, that's sort of true. I just can't wait to put the moon helmet back on, man. That's what I'll say. I cannot wait to put the moon helmet back on. Let me know in the chat. When do you guys think that we're going to put the moon helmet back on for good? Let me know. Give me a time frame. You think it's tomorrow? If you think it's later in 2022, if you think it's in 2023, 2024, let me know when you think that the moon helmet is going to become a staple of the charts, man. Let me know. Someone said it looks so handsome. Thank you, man. Listen, I think that you should think you're handsome. I do think I'm handsome. I think everyone should think they're handsome. If you don't think that yourself is handsome, you gotta do something, man. You gotta have some confidence that you think you're handsome. Okay? I bet Clint thinks he's handsome, and Clint is a sexy man, sexy man. Have you seen the way Melissa looks at Clint? God damn. Guys, if we could smack up that like button, though, for today, smack up that like button. I know it's kind of boring price action, but if you guys could absolutely smack the like button like you never smacked it before, let's get back up over 400 likes right now. I don't know how many people are in here right now, but let's smack it. It's 2024, September 2022, 2023, 2022. I heard that someone, right, before we continue here in the daily time frame, I heard that someone said that we are going into, I don't know if someone made this up in the chat, but this is what someone in the chat told me, that this is what happened. The biggest channel in the interwebs. Guys, I know I have no arms and I look like a potato, but guys, I think that Bitcoin, I know I've been super bearish about Bitcoin, but I have this new narrative that we could be in a big conspiracy and Bitcoin could go on a massive super cycle here over the course of the next couple of years. I know I've been calling bear market, and I like to cover my tracks so I can say that I'm always right in every scenario. I think that Bitcoin could see a potential super cycle, right? And it's sort of a conspiracy theory that I do have. But you guys know I've always been right. TJ, shut up. TJ, shut the hell up. You know I've always been right. Shut up, TJ. Friggin' idiot. Why did I make you my partner? You don't add anything to the show. You just sit there all monotone and don't add anything to the show. Why would I add you on? No, I'm getting rid of TJ. I'm bringing Jordan down to my show. He's gonna give some humor. Jesus, TJ, so monotone. Yeah, but super cycle could be coming, guys. Could be coming. I'll tell you that right now. All right, BitBoy out. BitBoy out. See you guys. I don't know if that's true. I don't know if that's true. Someone could confirm that to me. But that would be pretty funny. That would be pretty funny. Your teeth? You have no arms that look like a potato. Big boy from the side is a nightmare. Oh, God. He said that the side is nightmare fuel. That's too funny. That's too funny. All right, daily time frame. I'm not seeing anything to get super excited over just yet, guys. I'm still just kind of waiting. I know a lot of people are still expecting maybe some short-term price action to the upside. And a lot of people, are saying altcoins are going to get wrecked, and I think that's true. The bullish scenario is, we did, I guess, technically speaking, and if Bitcoin can get a little pump before the close today, and I think we need to get the Viking helmet on for the bulls, the bullish scenario is we did have a little bit of bullish divergence here. But I'm not looking for this to play out unless Bitcoin can make a bullish engulfing here on the daily time frame. As we know, yesterday we did make a bearish engulfing, so far Bitcoin kind of just bounced back up. But what I want to see here for Bitcoin, preferably, is if Bitcoin can come back up and get a close above the previous daily highs, back up at 30,395, and make it flip that bearish engulfing candle into a bullish engulfing candle. I think the bulls, might be looking decent, but I'm looking for a close above 30,000, really 30,400, above that range to keep it simple. For maybe at least a retest of the 20 EMA coming up here at 32.6. That's sort of the bullish scenario we're looking at, and to kind of go along with the shorter term time frames that we're looking at, right? The the most handsome man in the interwebs. What do I say? In the interwebs. Cup and sausage pattern? I don't see any cup and sausage pattern, man. Where's the cup and sausage pattern? All right, let's continue on here. I mean, guys, there's really three levels that I'm looking at, and I keep telling you. I mean, whenever Bitcoin is below 30K, I'm going to be DCA. Okay, whenever Bitcoin's below 30K, I'm going to be DCA. Whenever ETH is below 2K, I'm going to be DCA. All right, where I'm going to go balls to the wall, where I'm going to go absolutely nuts, because quite frankly, most people do not have the ball sack to buy when they should, okay? Can I get pickles in the chat for this rant that's about to come up? Most people do not have the ball sack to buy when they should, okay? And based off previous experience in the market, Bitcoin always bottoms at the 200 SMA. But guess what? guess what? Most people are still not going to have the ball sack to buy at the 200 SMA. Bitcoin's going to go to the 200 SMA, where it statistically always gets a weekly close above, all right? And people are still going to be wanting lower, all right? It's like clockwork. It happens every single time. People are always going to want lower. Most people are just not going to have the freaking ball sack to buy down there. And that's where I'm going heavy, between the 200 SMA and the 200 EMA. That's where I'm going. And I know those buy orders that hit there are going to be life-changing buy orders. And I don't want anyone to miss out. Okay? If it goes lower than there, well, we have the label there. Jordan has to eat his sock. Okay? Jordan has to eat his sock if we go below there. But I do not want people to miss out. Seriously, man. Seriously.
Jordan, stop telling people to buy. Did you hear, Savvy? We're going to 3K. Have you seen the Amazon fractal? Have you seen it? Have you seen it? We're going to 3K. Jordan, I'm getting the sock ready still. I'm getting it ready.
Get out of here, man. No, but in all seriousness, man, I don't want anyone to miss out. So I'm going to keep saying the same thing over and over and over and over and over again, man. QM said, I'm a permabull. Nice, dude. It's better to be a permabull than a permabear in crypto. That's what I'll say. That's what I'll say. 200 EMA on daily? Weekly, my friend. Weekly. Not daily. Not daily, man. If you drop below the 200 EMA on the daily, it's not that important. But weekly. Zoom out. These are longer term buys. I don't mean like it's going to pop back up next month, right? These are longer term buys. You could stay down here for months to years. Just be prepared for that, right? But it's usually the best place to buy, man. What color sock are you eating? It's going to be white or black. So maybe you guys can choose. I'll let you guys choose which sock you want to choose. Choose carefully, okay? Because I guess it matters. I think Jabba cooked the black sock. I'm not really sure, but you guys will have to check on that. Other than that, I mean, if we look at some other things today, DXY is coming down. I don't know how much lower the DXY is going to go here. Like, if you look at the DXY, we did have a little bearish divergence. We had higher highs, we had lower highs coming in the RSI. It's kind of already played out, and now you kind of have hidden bullish divergence where you kind of got higher lows and lower lows here on the RSI. So I'm watching for here, man. So I'm not uberly confident in the DXY getting some massive rejection from this level. But I mean, obviously, continue. We have to wait and see, right? There's so many variables outside the market that we have to wait and see. All we can do is accumulate at the levels we want to and continue to watch these charts and look at it. Now, what I usually look for the top on the DXY is usually some bearish divergence on the chart that kind of usually shows where you have some a rejection coming usually, right? Right now we don't have that, but what I will say is it's going to be hard to top this level on the RSI here. So it's one of those things where I do think we're getting relatively close to a top on the DXY, and I don't think that this whole recession thing goes on as long as people say. That's kind of my thought process here. I don't think it goes on as long as people say. I think I honestly think by the end of this year, it could be an interesting 2022, but I think by the end of this year, I think we'll see markets start to at least pick back up, and we could have some type of rally at some point later this year. Not right now, but at some point later this year. Ichimoku Cloud, you should blend the sock in a smoothie. It has to be freshly used crunchy one. We could do that, man. We could do that. What is the 200 week, man? 200 week. 200 week SMA is at 22K at the moment. 22K. In my opinion, you do your own research. You go look at the charts based on what's happened in the past. I've talked about it endless times. All right? The closer you buy to the 200 week moving average, based off history, the better the buy has been. So keep that in mind. Yeah, without 20K, this market is worthless because we are not going higher than mid-30 range anyway. Who says that, Vanilla? Who says that? Your mom? Like, who is to say, oh, Bitcoin can't go past 30K? Who's saying that? Your mom? No one knows. No one knows. It's just, oh, Bitcoin can't go past. And Vanilla, nothing against you, my friend. It's just that sometimes I see some stuff in the chat. It's like, Bitcoin can't go past 30K. It's like, why can Bitcoin not go past 30K? It easily could. It easily could. And we know Bitcoin does what it wants, when it wants, how it wants. Bitcoin could go lower than 20K, even though I said that I don't think it will. It could go lower than 20K. Bitcoin could do whatever the hell it says. Sometimes I see this stuff. It's like, oh, Bitcoin's never going to have a run until 2024. Who says that? Your mom, Ethan? Your mom too? She didn't tell me that last night. So I don't know what to tell you, man. BitBoy knows. His mom doesn't know. We could go to 40K. We could go anywhere. We could go to 50K. If Bitcoin wants to go to 50K, People don't understand that the sentiment in this market can flip so quick. And I know things are uber bearish right now, right? But what do we know about this market? This market is run purely off emotions, okay? People often forget how quickly emotions can flip a market. And guys, I'm not bullish right now. I'll tell you this. I am not bullish right now, okay? So don't take this as me being bullish, but know that the market can flip at any second, and when it does, it's based off emotions, okay? That's really all it is. It's really, and it's really, as we talked about before, it's really the market makers deciding what to do with the market, man, right? They create huge fear. I'll give you guys a couple examples. It's like everything could be uber bearish, right? For example, when Bitcoin dropped here to 29.8, right? We started to have a run up. Everyone got excited again. Woohoo, 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 woohoo. Market makers build their shorts. They bring it back down. It's the end of the world. Oh no, Bitcoin's at 29K again. Oh gosh, fear in the market. Everyone's going absolutely nuts. And what do? W formation back to the upside. Okay? W formation back to the upside. That's what they do.
Shit! They found the stolen Shiba! Shit, they found it! Shit.
No, but they flip it back, right? And that's what the market is driven off of, right? If you guys remember, back here in September, right? It was the same thing. I remember very, very clearly. Bitcoin dropped to like 39K. Everyone was saying, "Oh my God, we broke the previous highs. It's over. Oh my gosh." What do we do? They bring it back up, build the shorts again, bring it back down. Oh my gosh, it's breaking down again. And they just bring it back up, right? And what happens every single time we do that, right? Everyone all of a sudden flips bullish to bearish in 3 days. Everyone's super bearish and flips back to bullish in 3 freaking days, okay? It happens like clockwork. And I want everyone to understand that that Bitcoin can flip at any time. There's never Bitcoin can't do this. Bitcoin can't do that. Okay? I have been in this market long enough to know that not to doubt any type of move. Any type of move. Okay? I mean, just give you another example, like the March 2020 crash. Everyone super bearish. We bounce back up. Everyone's saying, oh, Bitcoin's going to go to 1K. Oh my gosh. And then we go on a bull market and Bitcoin does a 20X. Okay? During one of the scarier times that our country has seen in a while. Maybe not for some of us, but for certain people. Okay? The market is based off emotions, and it's the same way to the upside. Okay, it's not just to the downside; it's the same way to the upside. All right, I know I'm kind of going on a rant here, but I hate when people say in the chat, Bitcoin can't do this, Bitcoin can't do that. All right, up here, everyone's calling for 100K. Bitcoin's going to 65K. Oh my gosh, 100K is coming. 100K is coming. Oh my gosh, FOMO ensues. They bring it back down. Oh my gosh, it's over. They bring it back up. Oh, that was just a dip. That was just a dip. We're going to 100K now. And they bring it back down. Okay? And we saw the same thing back here. Same thing back here. And listen, I'm not going to say I wasn't bullish over here. I'm not going to say I wasn't bullish at 69K. I was totally bullish at 69K. Most people were bullish at 69K. Okay? There was a couple people that were bearish, but those people typically always were bearish, so I don't give them credit. Like Savvy or Gareth Soloway or Crypto Face. They tend to always be bearish when the price is going up for whatever reason. But it's besides me. It's the same thing, right? They bring it up. Oh my God, 100K, bring it back down. Oh my gosh, 100K. Oh my gosh, and they bring it back down again. And that's really what this market really has been for the last year and a half. It's just fear and greed, fear and greed, fear and greed, right? FOMO, fear, FOMO, fear, FOMO, fear. Right now we're on the bottom side of it. And like I said, I'm still relatively bearish right now. I'm not bullish at the moment. At least for the short term. I'm always going to be super, super bullish long term, and that's why I never sell my bags, because I'm not trying to predict when Bitcoin has that move back to the upside. Okay? It will do it when it wants to do it. There's no Bitcoin can't do this. There's no Bitcoin can't do that. It will do it when it wants to freaking do it. Okay? That's my point. That's my rant. Take it for what it is. Bitcoin does what it wants. It doesn't matter what people say. It doesn't matter what the experts think. Okay? It will do what it wants to do. All right?
Rant alert.
Holy shit, man. But no, seriously. I think we got a little bit lower short term, but I'm still bullish super, super long term. Super, super, super bullish long term. The price will always go down. Jordan the perma bull. Costa equals Luna. Okay, Carl the Moon. We don't sell the bags. We get stuck holding the bag. Nice. 55K in 3 months. Hey, who knows, man? You can't count anything out. That's why you got to be ready for any situation. Be ready for any situation. Okay, George. When Bitcoin breaches 100K, everyone will say it was obviously going to happen. True. That's what happens, man. Whatever direction you're going at the current time frame, it's obvious at the time, right? Whatever direction it's going. All right, so let's go back to the shorter term time frames. Is Bitcoin doing anything here? I mean, it's trying to get a move up. You're really not seeing much action at the moment. They said the longer term time. I would say that the 4 hours getting a little toppy. Hourly's a little toppy at the moment. I still think you're coming back down, at least back down to like the $29,300 range, at the very, very least, man. I miss when Jordan would do the Call the Moon intro and make the wind noise. The wind noise? What the hell's the wind noise, man? Oh, shh. The Call the Moon intro. That's funny, man. That's really, really funny. Dude, I don't know where Carl the Moon went. That's the issue, man. Like, I used the same person that made all the other ones, and I think they all got deleted. And that's sort of the issue that I've had the last couple months is I find them and then they get deleted again. It's really, really annoying, man. Really, really annoying. Nice spelling, Turk. All right, but I went on my rant today. Hope you guys like my rant. But yeah, we're kind of just back in like a boring range, man. I mean, it sucks when you get in these boring ranges. You know what I'm saying? It sucks when you get in these boring ranges. Especially when Bitcoin's really not doing anything here in the short-term time frames. Really not doing much. You can go on like the 5 minute, see if we're doing anything. Yeah, it's really not giving you much. You came back down and took that. Yeah. I mean, you really came back down and take all these. Let's see. Came back and took that. If you go to like the shorter term, let's go to the 15-minute time frame. 15 minute. Came back, took that. Yeah. Everything's pointing to coming back down to this 29,800 level at the very, very least. 29,800. That's what it's telling me. At some point, I think we come back down and test that range. You can't have a buyer without a seller. True. And you can't have a seller without a buyer, I guess, right? Jordan, are the Celtics going to lose game 2? I do not think that the Celtics going to... I think the Celtics going to win tonight. And then they're going to win both in Boston. And then they're going to win in Miami again after that. So they're going to win. Very easy. Win. That's what's going on tonight, man. Got a strong base? We don't got a strong base. I am George. We're all George. Guys, have you seen Bitcoin today? We are building the strongest base that I've seen Bitcoin make in the past 30 days. Look at this strong base. We have actually came back down and made a double bottom on Bitcoin on the hourly time frame, right? You guys can see the pure double bottom here. Look at this strong base that Bitcoin has made. Let's zoom out and look at the previous strong bases that Bitcoin's made and see if we can take anything from this. Look at the strong base. Let me get rid of this. That Bitcoin has made, okay? You guys remember all the strong bases that I've talked about? Look at this strong base that Bitcoin made, right? Look at this strong base. 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 Guys, when Bitcoin makes these strong bases, it has a very, very high tendency to hold these strong bases and continue back to the upside. Bitcoin is gonna go up. Institutions are FOMOing back in, okay? And these Wall Street traders are going to get back into the market, and they are going to push the price up back to levels that we haven't seen before, okay? So continue to DCA, continue to hodl. The base is getting very, very strong here for Bitcoin. Continue to FOMO. Oops, I said FOMO. Shit. Continue to DCA, and that's really it. All right, I'm gonna continue to DCA into Luna today a little bit more. I've DCA'd enough. All right, guys. Let's do some quick Q&A. Let's do some Q&A. All right, scrolling up. George, your TA sucks. TA doesn't matter, man. TA doesn't matter. Zoom out and hodl. TA doesn't matter. George, did you DCA into Luna again today? It's not funny, man. I know I'm getting rid of you in the chat. You don't deserve to be here. George, did you buy another Lego set yet? Yeah, man. I bought like 30 Lego sets the other day, man. I bought like 30 Lego sets. All right, guys, that's it for me today. I'll catch you guys tomorrow, 11:15 Central Standard Time. Catch you guys later. See ya. Thank you, George. Good to see you, my friend. Good to see you, my friend. Good to see you. When Moon, man. When Moon. All right, let's get rid of that. When Moon. Michael said TA doesn't technically matter. Tell that to the traders, man. They'll attack you. Traders. All my traders in the chat. Does TA matter? Let me know in the chat. Does TA matter? I'm not talking for long-term holders, but all my traders in the chat, tell me, does TA matter? I think it does. All right, let's zoom into like the 5-minute chart of BTC. If you guys want to let me check any altcoins, let me know. You know the case with the altcoins at the minute, guys. You know the case with the altcoins at the freaking minute. If you guys keep smacking up that like button, smack that freaking like button like you never smacked it before, my friends. Let's see. Nope. Yes. No. If you're a trader and you say TA doesn't matter, then you're, come on, man. What kind of trader are you, my friend? We want the bottom dweller? We want the bottom dweller. All right. So that's that. What's Ethereum doing? What is Ethereum doing? Really not much for Ethereum either, guys. Really not much today. Who is TA? Drew said, hell yeah, TA is super important. Of course. Of course it is, man. Of course it is. TA is astrology. I will say this, man. I will say this. Now, TA works, but you have to know what you're doing. I'm not going to say I'm a genius or anything. But if you know what you're doing, it works, right? And there's a reason why, people think that TA is just blank, like black and white. Like, oh, if you're in this pattern, it's 100% going to break out this way. If it's this, it's probabilities, right? And what have we already said? Like the best traders, I think, win like what 55% of their trades or something like that. It's based off percentages, right? And people think that TA is supposed to tell you the exact move where you're supposed to go every single freaking time. It's probabilities, my man. It's probabilities, my man. For any strategy they have, whether you use moving averages, whether you use patterns, whether you're an Elliott wave trader, whether you're anything, it's probabilities, right? It's not just cut and dry, 100% going to happen every single time, right? People think it's like, oh my gosh, we're in this falling wedge. It means it has to break to the upside every single time. Not necessarily. Let's go. What's up, XRP Minimalist? Good to see you, man. And it rides off emotions. I mean, emotions are what drives the market. If you don't have any emotions, there would be no market, right? If there was no fear, no one would sell. If there was no fear, no one would sell. If there was no hype and FOMO, no one would buy, and there would be no liquidity for the market makers to make any money, right? Exactly right. It's based off emotions. Exactly. Follow the liquidity. Sure. Everyone has a different strategy, right? If you're a trader and you don't do TA, you're a gambler. Facts. Bitcoin killed my emotions years ago. Me too, man. That's why I don't get mad when it goes down. And you know, I mean, when it goes up, it's obviously exciting. Like if you're heavily invested in something and the price goes up, it's hard not to be excited, right? So, but as far as fear goes, I mean, I don't got no fear, man. I don't got no fear. At this point, I mean, I only invest money I could afford to lose. If Bitcoin goes to zero, I mean, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. To me, it's worth the risk, right? And I'm not saying I think Bitcoin's going to zero or anything. I'm just saying if it did, it's worth the risk based on the upside potential and based on the past that we've seen, right? Based off the past. Now, if you guys want me to talk about the typical things we talked about, I mean, I feel like I've been a broken record the last couple of days, so I don't want to be a broken record like I've been. And you guys are tired of hearing the same thing. Like, now, let me ask you guys: do you guys want to hear, the same the same things I've been talking about the last couple of days of why I think the bottom's close? All right, let me know. I'll talk about it. I have no problem with it, but I'm not just going to look at new things. Just look at new things. All right, monthly RSI, getting the best level you can possibly get at based off the history of BT Sizzle. All right, March 2020, 2019. In 2015, you bought anywhere in this green box, you would be absolutely killing it, my man. Killing it, my man. Same thing on the weekly. You get anywhere near oversold on the weekly RSI, you are absolutely killing it. You get anywhere near the 200 SMA, you are absolutely killing it. You guys get the point. I mean, I've been over it every single day. I love the broken record. Nice, man. It's reassuring and relieving to hear. Yeah, and I'm not just saying this stuff for hopium. I'm saying this stuff because this is every single bear market. This has been the case, okay? And I'm not going to look at the same thing saying, oh my gosh, man. Oh my gosh. Don't fall for it, guys. It's going to talk forever. And listen, guys, I'm not going to say the same thing. You got this 85% drawdown. I think that's the most lazy way to look at some type of bear market is to say that Bitcoin typically goes down 85%. That is such a lazy way to look at where a potential bear market could go. First of all,
Rant alert.
there's no way to actually know where a bear market is going to bottom. Anyone given these low price predictions like 3K, 14K, 20K, that's all a bunch of BS, man. That's all a bunch of BS. That's not based off. What are you basing it off of? That Bitcoin typically does 85% from the tops? Okay, that is such a lazy way to look at it, in my opinion. A monkey could do that, man. I mean, listen, as price goes higher, right, as market cap goes higher, you're not going to have the same drawdowns that you typically do, man. Bitcoin's not going to 10K. It's such a lazy way to look at a market, in my opinion, man. It's a third of the market cap you got now. I just don't see that as a possibility. That's just not looking at what you're just looking at a stupid drawdown, man. It's such a lazy way to look at it. I'm basing it on TA. Maybe you can base it off TA. Anyone calling lower than 20K is just calling some random figure, right? That has no meaning at all. Right? What's the basis of calling for 14K? What's the basis for calling 3K? Because you think it's going down there? Just a hunch? Right? You can't just go off something just off a hunch. Right? The biggest channel in the interwebs. Guys, typically, bear markets do go down about 85% from the tops, right? About 85% from the tops. So if we look at where the Bitcoin price could go based off previous markets, we know that we typically have 85% drops. Like if we go back to, say, 2018, right? You guys can see that we clearly had from the bull market top to the bear market bottom about an 85% drop. If we go back to see what we did in 2014, you guys can see that we clearly had an 86% drop. So, you know, statistically, we are more likely to go back down to $10,000 for Bitcoin on this go around, right? That's my basis of going off this, and I'm going to continue to go off this, guys. All right, I'm going to bring out my crystal ball, and we are going back down to 10,300. It is going to happen. All right, BitBoy out. Man, I don't see the scenario where all these. Man, I don't know, man. It's tough to think. I guess today I'm sort of just spitballing with you guys, right? I'm spitballing with you guys. Like, do you guys see the scenario where Bitcoin goes below like 15K? I don't know, man. I just don't see it. Like, and I could ask the chat, and I could say, chat, who would be a buyer? Let's do a poll real quick. Who would be a buyer below 15K? Who would be a buyer below 15K? Let me ask the chat real quick. Who would be a buyer below 15K? All right, tell me yes or no. Who would be a buyer? And the problem I have with this poll too is people will say they'll be a buyer, but when the prices get to those levels, they'll flood themselves out of buying, right? So it's kind of an inaccurate poll, right? It's just when we were at 69K, people were saying, I'm going to buy the crap out of Bitcoin at 30K if it ever goes back down there. Where are you now? You probably haven't bought anything, right? But at 69K, you were all for buying 30K. Now, nothing, right? Now it's crickets. Right? And it's hard to do those polls because everything changes when you actually reach those levels, right? You sort of fudge yourself out. So this poll isn't going to be 100% accurate because I guarantee you, if Bitcoin dropped below 15K, 90% of people wouldn't buy. It says 90% of people. I guarantee you
Rant alert.
that 90% of people would not buy Bitcoin below 15K. 100% no. 100% no. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. You guys would fear yourself out. If we dropped to 15K, you'd be saying go to 10K. You drop to 10K, you'd say I'd be going to 5K. There's always lower, right? It's never good enough, right? I only buy Shiba when FUD. Still buying weekly. Nice, man. I'm not saying everyone. This is just my this is just my thought process. I'm not saying everyone, man. So I don't want anyone to get offended in the chat. I'm just spitballing here today, guys. I'm just telling you my thoughts on really a slower day for BTC. All right, so Bitcoin 30,324. Just kind of watching the 5-minute chart here. Just kind of watching the 5-minute chart here. See what Bitcoin does. Doobs said, big up for UK. Love your stuff, man. In my opinion, could we be repeating March 20 scenario, i.e. cup and handle or bear flag? Similar percentage drop from previous high. Okay, so you're saying March of 2020. Let's go look at March of 2020 so I can see what you're talking about, my friend. Let's go look on the daily time frame back here. So you're saying cup and handle from the drop. So from the previous high, you're saying we dropped, what, 63%? And you're saying, you know, sort of a scenario where I'm assuming is you're saying, like, you know, this and then this back to the upside and then a back test. That's what I'm assuming. Let me just make sure that if it was a 63% drop from the top, let's see, 63%. I mean, it is the same amount. I mean, that could just be a coincidence at this point. I mean, it is the same drop amount. It's literally 63%, same as March of 2020. And I think something like that could happen. It's just we need some confirmation from the Fed with some of these rate hike stuff, right? So I don't know, man. We need a little bit more clarity, but what I've kind of said in the past is you've got this volume. Bring up the volume here. You did get the big volume sell-off that we typically look for at bottoms, right? So that's like the one thing where I'm looking at this kind of like side-eyed, and why I do keep accumulating below 30K, just in case something like that does happen, because you did get that big volume sell-off, right? And sometimes it takes a while after that big volume sell-off to continue up, right? Sometimes it can take months, like this one, right? You had the big volume sell-off, and then you range for months, and then you continued up. Like, can I see the scenario where Bitcoin kind of just ranges here and then continues up? Absolutely, I can see something like that. So that's why I'm preparing myself for a move up like that. I am buying anywhere below 30K. I'll throw some in, and I'll go more heavy below 27K. So that's my thought process, man. You know what they say when you assume? You make an ass out of yourself. Very true. Very, very true. Luna Moon? Oh, God, man. Bro, I'm not looking at Luna, man. I don't want to add to people FOMOing into Luna. No offense, man. No offense, man. I don't want to add to that. Let's see. So, would you be a buyer below 15K? 86% said yes. Who's the 14%? You guys got to be trolls, man. What are you guys waiting for? Gary, everyone who voted no. Okay? You guys are a bunch of friggin' bottom dwellers, man. Hold up. Let me find my good friend here. You guys are a bunch of freaking bottom dwellers. All right? Is this my friend? Bunch of bottom dwellers, man. Nope, it's not my bottom dweller. But you guys are a bunch of bottom dwellers. What the hell are you guys waiting for? 3K? Tell me, who voted no on that? Tell me why you voted no. Don't look at Luna tonight. I'm not looking at it, Clint. I voted no by mistake. I voted no because I won't have any money left. I don't mean to laugh, man. That was pretty funny. That was pretty funny. What's up, Miller? Good to see you, my friend. Good to see you, my friend. All right, Bitcoin just wicked up to about 30,455. Can we get a move up here? Will Bitcoin get a move up here? That's the question. That is the question. I still don't see it. We got if Bitcoin were, for whatever reason, on the close, get back above the 200 EMA, which we haven't done in quite a long time, on the 1 hour, maybe. Let's watch this. Let's watch this here. Can we get above the 1 hour EMA? I want all my Vikings in the chat to come at me, man. Vikings, we must fight to get back over the 200 EMA. I have lost all my energy to fight. I have fought for months since November, and none of you guys have helped me. I have been pushed back all the way below 30K, all the way below the 200 EMA on the weekly. So I need all my Vikings and Bulls in the chat to help us push over the 200 EMA on the 1 hour. Please help. Spam the swords. Spam the chills in the chat. I am so exhausted. I have no more energy left. I need all the Bulls' help. Spam the swords. Spam the shield. And fight with me. Listen, I think, you know what's funny? Like, I'm acting like a Viking right now, for us to push the price up, but I think all the Bulls actually want the price to go lower. So it's kind of pointless to fight. You know what I mean? Let me know in the chat. Are you a bull who actually wants the price to go lower? What's up, Clint? Bitcoin gotta fill that bullish vector candle before the close. The bullish vector candle? It might, man. It might come up and get this. No, I don't think it closes above the 200 EMA personally. But you know, I think most bulls just want the price to go lower. They don't want the price to go up at this point. Spamming swords and shields, I love it. Look at all that positivity in the chat, man. Look at all that positivity in the chat. You gotta love it. Miller, appreciate the super chat, my friend. Julian, YouTube, my guy. I can't look at Luna, man. I can't look at Luna, my friend. Bingo. There it is. Creighton said bingo. My goal, I'm bullish and I want 20 and I want 10K. To me, like all the up move right now, all it does is like delay it and push back the inevitable of us going lower. But you know, it is what it is. It is what it is. Remember the days where we used to fight for the close? We used to literally fight for the close and everyone get hyped, like wanting us to close higher. And now everyone's like, no, no, we want the Bears to win. Oh man, it's too funny. It's too funny how times have changed. Like I see all you guys in the chat. Like you guys have been watching me for so long. I see some of you guys in the chat that like used to be like uber bulls, and now just the flip the script 100%. Like everyone just wants the price to go lower. It's so funny, man. It's so funny. And I sort of said the other day, it feels weird to be a bear, right? It feels really, really weird to be a bear and want the price to go lower. But that's kind of I'm in the situation too. Like at this point where we are. I'm not even going to call it a cycle, because Bitcoin, let's be honest, guys, for the past year and a half, Bitcoin hasn't been in really any like cycle, right? I mean, it's just been kind of chilling. I don't know. It's been going up, down, up, down, up, down. But where we kind of are at this point, just do what you want to do, man. As I'm still wearing this Viking here. Viking with a water jug. It's like a Viking who came back from the past. All right, let's go look at shorter term time frame. Let's see. Nothing crazy going on there. So we're just waiting to see if we get the hourly close above the 200 EMA. And same thing on the 4 hour, right? I mean, we're sitting right at the 50 EMA, where we've gotten rejected once. We can't get back over this move. We're trying to get back over the third time's the charm. So we'll see if we can close above there. All right, it's a fight. 6 minutes into the close, man. Can you get the close back above there? That is the question. Only grown-ups want lower prices. Facts. I wish I had money to buy ETH. Hope it's still low when I have money. Hey, man. You will. You got to think positively, man. You will have money when it's lower, okay? You will have money when you want to buy it, okay? Think positively, it'll happen. And go get it, man. Go get it. Someone call Russell Crowe. All right. I mean, there's not much going on today, guys. You know, I'm going to be honest. There's not much going on today. S&P, if you look at the S&P, we came back down to test the lows on the S&P here. Be interesting what happens on Friday, right? Friday can sometimes be interesting. You know, let's see if the S&P breaks the previous lows. If it does, we'll see what happens next on Friday tomorrow. I'm not really seeing anything that's going to call any type of reversal to the upside here, at least on the 4 hour. Daily, kind of the same thing, right? Daily has room to run down here. I think the daily could be kind of shady going into tomorrow too. Yeah, NASDAQ continuing down, still doesn't test the lows. See the 4 hour here. 1 hour, yeah. I think tomorrow could be an interesting day for the stock market. So let's watch that. Let's watch that. See if we break the lows. I thought it could have happened today, but we didn't get that move today. What's up, Anthony? My mom, Tracy, said you sound like Arnold Schwarzenegger. Oh, when I do, not when I do. When the Viking comes out? Yeah. Definitely, man. Definitely.
My mom, Tracy, said you sound Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Fear and Greed gonna be 52. Oh god, the crypto noob.
Strap up! Bitcoin's pumping! George was right! Strap up! We're going to the moon! George was finally right! Oh my gosh! I'm so excited! The Fear and Greed Index is going to be at a 52! Oh my gosh! Yes! Yes! George, I don't want to kill you anymore! I don't want to kill you!
Adults, if we get this, or we
That's probably so true. The Fear and Greed Index will probably be at 52. I was seeing on Twitter, a lot of people got excited on Twitter today. A lot of the Twitter accounts were like, "Oh my gosh, Bitcoin's bullish again." It happens every time. Same thing when the price go down. I mean, it's like the bears come out of hibernation. But yeah, I mean, Bitcoin breaks up a little bit, and Bitcoin's bullish again all of a sudden. So you're excited your plunger got bigger. The plunger got bigger. It doesn't even fit on the screen anymore. Jimmy is deeply disturbed. Did you buy your dip or still waiting for one? I bought the dip, man. I bought thy dip. I bought right below the 200 EMA here. Bitcoin and Ethereum. And like I said, I've been accumulating Bitcoin below 30K. I've really been accumulating this whole range here on these wicks, really. Right? For the most part. So, yeah, I've been accumulating this range. And I'll continue to do so. Bitcoin goes lower. Hey, man, I'll still be accumulating this range. Bitcoin kind of hovers over here. I'll still be accumulating and DCAing below 30K. Whenever Bitcoin drops below 30K, and I think it looks like a good time to buy. I will throw some in for sure. 31K waiting room, said Bathwater. About $10 Luna. Fear and Greed was 17. No way it bounces up that much, man. Who's accumulating right now, man? Listen, I know everyone's like, oh, Wayne said I already bought 10K and 15K. Why should I have to do it again? Because these pussies want better prices. I've already paid my dues. Wayne. Oh my God. I love Wayne, man. I love Wayne. How come everyone in the chat that has like these like Western cowboy names tends to be spitting facts, right? Wayne sounds like a freaking badass coming out here and spitting facts. Clint coming out here spitting facts. Rodney coming out here and spitting facts. All these guys were like these like, you know, like boom, 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 boom names coming out here and spitting facts. Wayne says, I already bought 10K and 15K. Why should I have to do it again? Because all these pussies want better prices. I've already paid my dues. I agree, Wayne. I agree. What have I always said in this channel? I don't like to give bears and bottom dwellers second chances. I hate doing it, man. I hate doing it. I don't want everyone that wasn't here in 2018, 2019, and 2020 to get a second chance at buying that low. All right. And that's, you know, I know it's kind of selfish, but it's true. It's true. Right. I don't want them to get a second chance. But the silver lining to that is even if a lot of people get a second chance, guess what? Guess what, Wayne? Guess what? You have to realize even if these, I shouldn't say, even if they get a second chance, a lot of people, not everyone, a lot of people still won't take advantage because they'll still be a pussy and still not buy even when they get a second chance. Okay? They might not think it right now, but it's true. Who would be a buyer below 15K? Let's see. 83% said yes. So 17% said no. 83% of people said they buy below 50K. Most people will still be pussies and still won't buy, man. You know what I mean? Like, let's be honest. It's human emotion. When the prices go down, guess what? People don't want to buy. When the prices go up, guess what? People want to buy. Most people will be FOMOing in again whenever the next run starts. Let's be honest. That's the way the market works. Okay? When prices go down, retail sells. Okay? And smart people buy. Okay? The retail is like, oh my gosh, I'm so smart, right? Bob comes out every time the prices drop.
I sold. I'm so smart. Yeah, keep buying the dips, you fool. Keep buying the dips. Yeah, buy the dips. You just want to keep buying all the dips. Buy dip, dip, dip. DCA, DCA. Buy the dip, buy the dip. I sold. I'm more right than you. I'm more right than you idiot.
And then what happens, okay? The prices start going back up. And guess what? Guess what? They didn't buy the bottom. And this is what happens when the price starts going back up.
This is going to be a dead cat bounce. It's not going to go higher. It's not going higher. I'm not going to buy this. It's not going to go higher. It's not going to go higher.
And then guess what? You know, it'll keep going up at some point. It'll keep going up. And then eventually it'll get close to the previous high, and they'll go, oh, shit!
Shit, Bitcoin's at all-time highs? Oh my god, I should have bought! Shit! Why did I buy low? My god, why did I buy low? This is ridiculous. I had my chance. I'm FOMOing now. I can't miss out. I have such a fear of missing out. I'm not missing this. I'm not missing this time. No, I'm not missing this.
And then the market makers realize that all the retail's FOMOing in, and then it drops back down.
Oh no, it's gonna bounce back. Don't worry, it's gonna bounce back. It's gonna bounce back. I just bought. There's no way it goes down now. No way it goes down now.
Prices keep going back down.
Oh shit! I can't do this again. I'm selling. Shit.
And it just repeat, continue, and that's what makes the market. Okay. Everyone who sells and it goes lower thinks they're smart. But guess what? They're not going to buy back. They're going to be pussies and they're going to FOMO in at all-time highs. It's human emotion. Okay? You wouldn't have the markets if that wasn't the case. Okay? It's human emotion. It's going to happen again. Everyone who thinks they're smart right now for not holding will regret it in the long run because they won't buy back lower. They'll always think a lower price is coming. They'll think every pump is going to be a dead cat bounce. And guess what? One of the times it's not going to be a dead cat bounce, and it's going to leave them in the freaking dust, and they're going to have to FOMO back in at the top again. Okay?
Rant alert.
There's a rant for you. All right, 30,335. So we got the daily close below the 200 1-hour EMA. So now we're kind of looking at it, man. Now we're kind of looking at it. Haven't started to sell. The only way to win is to not play the game. Let's see.
Every chance he gets.
Michael said, Bob FOMOs at the meatloaf every chance he gets. It's very true. It's very true. But there we go, Wayne. Wayne, you started it, and I went off. Why isn't Wayne a mod? Let's make Wayne a mod. I love Wayne. Where's Wayne? Where's Wayne? Wayne! Where's Wayne, my guy? Where's Wayne? Wayne. Go in the chat, man. I need to make you a mod, my friend. Bod FOMOs into meatloaf. Thank you for that, the super chat, Wayne, though, Wayne. You set me up, my friend. Bob FOMOs into meatloaf every chance he gets. He does. He's waiting for that next drip of ketchup to come back, though. He wants another sip of ketchup. You know what I'm saying? But the daily close, we didn't quite get that bullish engulfing candle. So, is it the end of the world? I don't think so, but I would have liked to seen that bullish engulfing candle here. I would have liked to seen it. We didn't quite get it. So, now we're back to the drawing board. Let's see what we do on Friday, man. Friday can usually be an interesting day, you know what I'm saying? Don't talk to me, I'm antisocial. Where's Wayne? There he is. Here I is. There we go. Wayne, only rule about being a mod. Don't just ban people because you don't like them, okay? That's it, okay? Don't just ban people because you don't like them. We're very open here. Do your thing. Do your thing. I don't like to ban people. I've actually never banned someone from my own stream. I've never banned anyone on Twitter. I can probably say I'm the only person who's never banned anyone from Twitter, from YouTube. Why? I don't care what people say, man. I've heard everything in the book, in my opinion. Right? If you ban people, I mean, to me, it's just like if you ban people, it just shows what they said got to you. Okay, and it's just like it just shows that you're soft. In my personal opinion, right? I mean, I could be wrong, but I think it shows that you're soft if you ban people from your own stream, right? You guys know the king of banning people, the biggest channel in the interwebs. Shit, I haven't even started my stream yet. TJ, you need to ban all these guys. They're low IQ. Look at how low IQ these idiots are. They're so low IQ. Their IQs are probably 20. Okay, they're literally their low IQs. Okay, are probably 20, man. Like ban TJ. Can you ban? I disagree with all these people in the chat. Can you ban them? They're low IQ because they disagree with my opinion. Okay, my opinion is the only thing that matters. And if you disagree with me, you are low IQ, and you are going to get banned in my stream if you disagree. Right? That's all it is. You're gonna get banned if you disagree with me. So TJ, ban all these low IQ idiots, and let's move on. All right. You notice like a lot of people like call. I don't know, man. It is what it is, man. It is what it is. Man, those low IQ idiots. Show the savvy Twitter block. Listen, man. All right. If I deserve to get banned by someone, I would admit it. I did not deserve to get banned by Savvy. I was very nice to Savvy. All I said to Savvy was this. All right. This is what I said to him. I tweeted him. He banned me because I tweeted him. All I said was this. I said, Savvy, I appreciate your bearish stance, but you're always bearish. So I can't really take this seriously. That's all I said. It was something along those lines. I forget it. It was something like that. But I wasn't rude. Right? I wasn't rude. I was just said I can't take this seriously if you're always bearish. Right? You could say the same thing to me. Oh, Jordan's always bullish. I can't take this seriously. That's fine. I do not think I deserve to be banned by Savvy. That's it. That's it. Not so savvy. Yeah, man. It is what it is. It is what it is. So we're still below the 50, still below the 201-hour EMA. So not much has changed, guys. Nothing has changed, as you would say.
Nothing has changed.
Savvy is just grumpy. Why is Savvy grumpy? He should be happy right now. His shorts should be killing it. You know what I'm saying? Should be killing it. He actually looks like he has some life in him right now. You notice? I watched him the other day. He actually looks like he has some life in him. Looks like he shaved. It looks like he it looks like he has some life. It looks like he's killing it right now. So I'm happy for him, man. I'm happy for him. It's been a rough couple of years for Savvy. So I'm happy for him. I'm happy he's killing it right now, and I hope everyone succeeds in life. So cheers to you, Savvy. If you're watching this, I'd love to make amends with you, my friend. Am I still going to troll you? Yes. But I'd love to make amends, man. All right. What else can we look at? Bitcoin dominance continuing up here. I mean, everyone's talking about Bitcoin dominance. Like, oh my gosh, Bitcoin dominance is going up.
Rant alert.
No shit. A monkey can tell me the Bitcoin dominance is going to go up.
The Bitcoin dominance is gonna go up, Jordan. It's gonna go up. Okay? Do you see Bitcoin? It's bearish. Okay? No, the Bitcoin dominance.
Hold on. Let me get this going. Hold on. I need to make a comment about this, man. Hold on. Let me bring something up here real quick. All right, here we go. Thanks for jumping back into the cryptoverse. Today, we're going to talk about Bitcoin and the Bitcoin dominance. If you like the channel, press the subscribe button, hit the like button. Also, join the premium list, which you can find in the description down below. All right, let's jump on in. So, Bitcoin, you can see here that the Bitcoin dominance has been absolutely killing it, right? And this is a key indicator to watch, and altcoins are getting absolutely annihilated on their Bitcoin pairs, right? So as long as Bitcoin is in a bearish trend, the Bitcoin dominance is going to continue up. Okay, I know this is some high-tech analysis, and this seems very obvious, but I had to make a video about it. Okay, Bitcoin dominance is going up because Bitcoin is dropping, right? I know that's like groundbreaking stuff, but you know we have to talk about it here. I continue to see altcoins getting crushed, right? I don't think anyone could give you the same analysis. But yeah, as the Bitcoin dominance goes up, altcoins are going to get absolutely annihilated. So that's my analysis today. If you guys did enjoy, join the premium list. Links in the description down below. As you guys know, I have no ads on my channel, but I charge $100 a month for my premium list. So there we go, guys. So I'll catch you guys later. Have a great night. Bye. Okay, there we go. All right, there we go. Why is it so dark in here? Why do I look like I'm a ghost? I kind of like me with no beard. It's kind of nice. I look like I'm like 10 years old, don't I? All right, let me get rid of that. There we go. So there we go. No, but anyways, guys. I mean, listen, guys. I mean, it's so. If Bitcoin's bearish, altcoins are going to get crushed. I mean, it's not rocket science. That if Bitcoin's bearish, altcoins are going to get crushed. It's literally the most obvious thing that you can come up with. So yeah, Bitcoin dominance continuing up. Altcoins going to continue to get crushed as long as there's uncertainty in Bitcoin. I mean, that's really the synopsis of what you have to look at with the Bitcoin dominance. I mean, it's kind of obvious. I'm not going to spend too much time on it. As long as Bitcoin continues bearish, Bitcoin dominance is going to continue up. I mean, It's that simple. And, you know, to look at where the next point is, I mean, 47.69 looks like where it's going. So, kind of like I said, I still expect altcoins to get crushed. If Bitcoin's going to go to the 200 SMA like I expect it to, altcoins are going to get, are going to go down worse than Bitcoin, right? Fear and greed ads. All right, let's go like the fear and greed ads. Let's see. Fear and greed ads. Let's see. So 13 on the fear and greed. 13 on the fear and greed index. So, I mean, we went up. I mean, we're at the same level we were yesterday. Any good fear and greed ads? Guys, I'm telling you guys, if you want some nice t-shirts, okay, stop lying. 7 years old. If you want to see me, I always tell people, if you guys should go watch some of my first videos on my channel, and I look like Carl the Moon, man. It was bad. It was bad, man. It was like some 2019 BitBoy stuff, man. It was bad. But yeah, 13 on the fear and greed. Really good discounts on some great shirts. Great t-shirts, guys. These last me forever. Once again, I'm not sponsored by them. I hope I always say I wish I was, and maybe one day someone who works there will sponsor me, because I always give them shout outs, but not to this day. And yeah, I don't know what these are. Oh, True Classic sweatshirts. Okay, nice. But yeah, the market's still fearful, so I don't think there's any much we can really take from there. We're not at like 8 like we were the other day, which was crazy. Let's see. I think Jordan said he's 81 years old. True. Tip off soon. Yeah, we got 15 minutes. The Celtics game's coming on soon. You know what I mean? Let's see. Next to Chico Crypto. Lots of traffic today on stream. More cars with no mufflers and the fire department in the background. Best part of the stream. Clinton, you know you like it, man. You know you like it, bro. You know you like it. All right. Let me real quick. You know you like the traffic cones in the back. There's people street. I always hear people street racing outside. It's crazy. Yeah, guys, you keep smacking the like button. Like I said, I don't know how many people are in here. I don't know how many likes we have, but if we can smack that like button, all right, it really does help the stream, and that's really really helpful. I mean, I don't know how else the way to say it. All right, so that is that. I mean, it's kind of a boring day, man. It's kind of a boring day. Really boring day. I mean, really, we didn't really do much today. We're kind of in the same spot we were, this morning, right? Jordan just Ben Cowan like it's MGK. Hey, man. You know me, man. You know me. I just have fun with it. I have fun with it, man. I don't have a filter, and I say it how it is, man. I say it how it is. I think Clint could tell us that if Bitcoin's bearish, the Bitcoin dominance is going to go up. I think Clint could tell us that. Game hasn't started, and the Heat are already up 10. Creighton, you know what, Creighton? Screw you, man. Screw you, man. All right, so what else we got? That's really it. There's not really much going on, guys. I mean, I've ranted pretty much about everything here. But I don't want to get off yet, so I'm just going to chill. I'm going to hang out and chill with you guys for the rest of the stream here as we kind of just watch Bitcoin. But there's really not much going on, right? Kind of a boring time in Bitcoin at the moment. You look at some of the short-term time frames. Even the short-term time frames, it's kind of like poopy. Jimmy Butler's going to own the Celtics. Clint, get out of here, bro. Get out of here, man. We need to drop already. Nah, man. Sure, send me one of your t-shirts. You want one of my t-shirts? I'll send you it. Dude, it looks so weird it being dark in here. I don't have the light on. Do I look weird right now, guys? Do I look like a ghost? This is actually, you know what? This is how my streams actually used to look like, because I used to stream in the dark. It was kind of shady, actually. I used to like stream in the dark and like be like this weirdo. And this actually reminds me of like the way old days when I used to stream in the dark every day. 52K waiting room. Drew said we never hit 52K, which was your call. We didn't hit 52K, Drew. We did not hit 52K. Okay? We did not. But my channel is not about calls, my friend. You know? My channel is not about calls. I don't think it's boring. It looks good. Hey, yeah, if you're accumulating in this range, sure, man. Sure. To be fair, no channel is about calls. CL said, Jordan, are you waiting for the drop to buy more? We can all be caught out for waiting lower and it never happens. Yeah, I'm buying whenever Bitcoin's below 30K. Right? Small amounts. I think Bitcoin could be in this range. You have your crystal ball glow. I think Bitcoin could be in this range for I mean, I think Bitcoin could be down here for a few months, to be honest. You know, and I know that sucks to hear. And I don't want to Joe Perry's about calls. I know it sucks to hear, and I don't want Bitcoin to stay down here forever either. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I would just look at the possibilities, right? Just look at whenever Bitcoin bottoms, right? Besides really March of 2020, whenever Bitcoin bottoms, it tends to stay there for a while, right? So if this hypothetically was the bottom, which I'm not going to call a bottom here, but if it was hypothetically the bottom, I mean, you could assume that you go sideways for a while, all right? Last summer you went sideways for a while, right? Really, besides March of 2020, where you had a V-shaped recovery, I mean, you went sideways for 3 months down here. You went sideways for 6 months down here, right? So you had little bounces here and there. But, I mean, overall, staying in this, like, 20 to 40K range, I could see you being down here for quite a while. Quite a while. The current range between 30 and 28K? Yeah, I would see it as, like, more of a broad range, but, yeah. You can definitely see that scenario. He said, with spot ETF, war over, recession fears gone. Yeah. But like I said earlier, I mean, Bitcoin's going to do whatever it wants to do. If you know, I would say there's a lot of sideline money, man, and whenever any type of clarity comes back, I think we're gonna have a massive run up, and that's what I'm planning for. Rich Buddy said sideways. That's quite a bit of hopium we need to have. Sideways, man. Right? Even sideways feels like hopium, I guess, at this point, right? I saw it yesterday. You said there's never been a V-shaped recovery? Yes. I believe we're in disbelief phase. We'll find out. All the bears are dead. You think all the bears are dead? I think the bears are still here and alive, man. They're still here and alive. Like I said, guys, I mean, there's a lot of reasons why I think we're going back down to 25. Maybe not all the way back down to 25K, but at least to this region between 27 and 25. I think we're going to come back down there at some point. So, I mean, in reality, I think any move that comes up here, I think is going to be short-lived. Even if it did make some like retrace back up here to this range, like to the mid 30Ks, even if it did come back up here, I think it's still going to be short-lived, and you're still going to see a move back down into this 25, 27K range before you really get any type of recovery. Bitcoin always does W reversals before it continues up. Shit! My God.
They found me! Mom, hide the SHIB wallet! Shit, Jimmy called the cops. I stole all his SHIB. Shit. They found me finally. Fuck. What am I supposed to do? I'm gonna hide under the bed. Shit, I have to take a shit though. I have to take a shit. God. Shit, man. I'm gonna take a shit real quick.
Oh, man. Yeah, if you didn't know, Bob stole Jimmy SHIB, man. Bob stole Jimmy SHIB. You think Sailor will buy spot if the price goes under 20K to pump him out of this margin call? I have no idea. Who knows what Sailor, man? I mean, I would assume he would do what he could, But I mean, if someone wants to take him out, someone could take him out, I guess, you know. Bob is the guy that ducks and covers during a fire drill. He's the type of guy who he hides and goes under his bed. It's like, dude, you ever seen those scary movies? It's they always go hide under the bed. It's crazy, right? I mean, how are you gonna? You guys seen all the scary movies? The first place you always hide is under the bed. Of course, the scary guy is gonna check under the bed. Like what is this? Why would you not check under the bed, man? Like, I'll tell you this: if you're ever hiding from someone, do not hide under the bed. Like, what kind of hiding place is that, man? You're better off in the closet. At least you can, like, break through and tackle them. Know what I'm saying? Under the bed. First of all, you're screwed because you can't move. Second of all, they're going to look under the bed. Don't hide under the bed, man. Don't hide under the bed. All right. I was going to go all in at a 30K. Hide on the bed. Can't bring myself to buy. Greed is bad. Yeah, man. That's kind of what I was ranting about earlier, man. I mean, everyone always has a price target they're going to buy, but when it gets to that price target and the charts are looking bad, you're going to fudge yourself out of buying at your price target, right? If you had a plan at buying under 30K and you won't do it now, it's a perfect example, right? Now you're probably waiting for 20. Now you're probably waiting for that 200 EMA, 200 SMA. What I'll say about that is, I'm holding a good amount for that 22K drop if it comes. If it doesn't, it is what it is, man. I mean, I'm still going to accumulate higher in smaller amounts, but I'm still gonna hold some on the sidelines for the 200 SMA. It's a good opportunity, and I'm just going based off previous markets where it's always gone down to the 200 SMA. But I've ranted about that a million different times, so it is what it is. As soon as they look, you could snatch their eye out. You could hide in the closet. Yeah, you're better in the closet because you could just literally go boop and smash them. Joy said, "You have fun no matter what the market is like." I try, man. I try. I mean, there's some days that are boring. Like today's a pretty boring day. There's not a lot of price action going on. I mean, you've been up, down, up, down, up, down, pretty much in the same range all day. Not really much has gone down. Tonight, this morning, there was stuff going down. So this morning was stuff. What's up, Soul Trade? Thanks for coming to member, my friend. What do you think of KDA? I mean, KDA's dropped so much. Every altcoin has dropped so much, right? It's like, I hate when I say this altcoin's dropped so much. Like every alt's just been, decimated. So it's not. I mean. But KDA is one of the alts that I'm holding for next cycle, man. I'm not even going to call it a cycle, man. I'm so sick of the word cycle. Cycle, extended cycle, 4-year cycle, cycle. Oh, man, I'm so sick of the word cycle. I'll say it, whenever Bitcoin decides to go up. KDA is one of them holding, right? For anyone that wants to know and cares, I'm holding Bitcoin, ETH, Cardano, Solana, Polkadot, AVAX, Matic, Chainlink. For anyone that cares. There's more in this. Where are we? Where are we here? Where the hell is am I just missing it? Where the hell is Harmony? There it is. And old KDA, which KDA is at number 90. Yeah, KDA and Harmony. That's it. And Shiba. Shiba! I always skip over Shiba, man, because I'm so used to skipping over Shiba. And Shiba, man. Shiba. %90% GoHo, 10% alts. But out of that, I mean, 90% of that is Bitcoin and ETH. 90% of that is Bitcoin and ETH at the moment. 90% of that is Bitcoin and ETH at the moment. 90% of that is Bitcoin and ETH at the moment. 90% of that is Bitcoin and ETH at the moment. 90% of that is Bitcoin and ETH at the moment. 90% of that is Bitcoin and ETH at the moment. 90% of that is Bitcoin and ETH at the moment. 90% of that is Bitcoin and ETH at the moment. 90% of that is Bitcoin and ETH at the moment. 90% of that is Bitcoin and ETH at the moment. 90% of that is Bitcoin and ETH at the moment. 90% of that is Bitcoin and ETH at the moment. 90% of that is Bitcoin and ETH at the moment. 90% of that is Bitcoin and ETH at the moment. 90% of that is Bitcoin and ETH at the moment. 90% of that is Bitcoin and ETH at the moment. 90% of that is Bitcoin and ETH at the moment. 90% of that is Bitcoin and ETH at the moment. 90% of that is Bitcoin and ETH at the moment. 90% of that is Bitcoin and ETH at the moment. 90% of that is Bitcoin and ETH at the moment. 90% of that is Does it matter what alt you hold, really? They are bitches, and when Bitcoin drops, little kings, so when Bitcoin runs. I agree, Clint. I hold them just for the upside potential, really. I mean, I generally believe Bitcoin and ETH are the future, and that's why I hold majority of my portfolio in Bitcoin and ETH. I think everything else at this moment is just speculation plays. I mean, you could argue Bitcoin and ETH are speculation plays too, but you can argue all of crypto is a speculation play, which it is. I mean, at this time, but I mean, maybe you could argue Bitcoin's not a speculation play at this point, but ETH is still a speculation play. But I think Bitcoin and ETH are the future, and alts I hold as just upside potential. Know what I'm saying? Know what I'm saying? ETH is the future. ETH is the future, man. I'm telling you, ETH is the future. All right, here comes Bitcoin back down. Rejected from the 200 EMA. Once again, all right, listen. I could be wrong. I could be wrong. No one really knows what's going to happen, but this is kind of what I was expecting, man. I mean, we talked about this morning, right? A comeback up, retrace to the 50 EMA. So far, rejection. So far, looks like a double top rejection. Continuation down. Beautiful M formation. Come back down. The hope for the bulls is holding the 50 EMA and the hourly. That's really it. But yeah, I mean, same guys. Either way, I still think this was a bearish breakdown, and this is still coming back down. This is still coming back down here. Whether it happens now, whether you come back down to this range, maybe you come back up higher, and then you continuation down. Either way, I think it's coming back down to this general range here at some point to complete the bigger W formation, right? Hopefully, for the bull's sake, and then maybe a slight retrace after that. But I mean, that's down the line. We'll talk about when we get there. I've never shorted the bottom. I've never longed the top. Nice. Gensler spread FUD that Luna won't be the first crypto. Luna won't be the first crypto to go to zero. All right, guys. Celtics Heat are coming back on, so I'm gonna hop off. I mean, pretty much a Nothing Burger stream today, so I'll catch you guys tomorrow 9 a.m. for 9:15. It depends on the day. 9:15 for the morning stream. Catch you guys then. Hopefully we get some price action tomorrow. Hopefully we could maybe be seeing stock markets break the lows. Maybe the S&P breaking its low. But we'll see what happens. We'll look at futures and things like that in the morning. But yeah, see what happens, guys. Catch you guys in the morning. Have a excellent night. Go Celtics. Root for the Celtics for me, man. If you don't have a skin in the game, root for the Celtics for me. All right, guys. You just got to root for the Celtics for me. Do not be little pussies and vote for the Heat, okay? Catch you guys tomorrow, 9 a.m. If I don't see you then, catch you guys at nighttime, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Other than that, adios, fellas. Take care. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. Don't panic sell your crypto. And most of all, don't panic sell your crypto. All right? Adios, guys. Peace. Have an excellent night. Excellent Thursday night. Seriously, I mean it. Peace, guys.